Hi everyone, Dr. Melissa here, and welcome to the Pelvic Floor ReWire Challenge. The first 2 videos are going to be up here on YouTube, and then the other 8 videos are going to be on my other platform. So click the link down below to join. There's also going to be other added bonuses such as hip mobility exercises, trunk rotation, trunk mobility, and rolling exercises, which is all part of building a really strong core and pelvic floor system. So check out that link down below. And a couple of things to grab before we get started today. If you happen to have 1 or 2 pillows or a yoga block, go ahead and grab those and let's get to it. All right, let's get started in a comfortable seated position. I find it really helpful sometimes if you have that pillow, or you can roll your yoga mat up or sit on the edge of your yoga block. Just lifts your pelvis up just a little bit. We're going to start with a little bit of breathing, which is really important to set your foundation for building that strong pelvic floor. When we're breathing, you want to breathe out into the sides of your rib cage, keeping it out of your chest. And then when you're exhaling, pretend like you're blowing out birthday candles or blowing through the straw. When you do that, you'll have this gentle lifting up of that lower abdominal and pelvic floor muscles. So that inhale going out, exhale. We're going to use this breath throughout the rest of our practice, so it's really important to get this down. So inhale, pushing out into the sides. Exhale. Good, let's do one more time. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale. Okay, continuing that breath, let's come onto our hands and knees. Jump into tabletop. You're going to be pressing down into those palms. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Press down into the tops of those feet. You're going to keep your upper body nice and still, and we're just going to tuck that tailbone underneath and then lift the tailbone. Good. Tuck the tailbone underneath. As you're tucking that tailbone underneath, you'll start to feel that lower abdominal kicking on. And then lift. Tucking underneath. Good for 3. Use that breath. 2, notice what part of your spine is starting to move. It's really important throughout these videos that you're listening to how your body wants to move, what muscles are firing up, maybe what other muscles are compensating. Nice. And then we're going to take that right leg, shoot your right leg straight back behind you, pressing through that back heel. Keep the hips facing the ground, press into the top of that left foot so that leg can stay down, or you can float the leg up. All 5 toes are facing the ground. You're reaching through that back right heel, and on the exhale, see if you can get that lower abdominal kicking on. Inhale, soften. Keep reaching through the back heel, exhale. And again, that leg can be down and you're pressing through the heel. Just creating a little bit of heat for 3, 2, press into the top of that left foot. Last 1. Now lower the leg down if it's lifted. Press into that right palm. Take your left arm, spin your chest open towards the sky. And then you're going to sink, reach, come underneath. Inhale, lift up. So getting good mobility in the middle of our back and this rib cage area is really important for our breath, which is a part of our core. Good, reach underneath. Good, inhale, lift, come back up. Take that left hand, place your left hand back down, and then we're gonna switch. Take the left leg, float that left leg back, reach through that back heel. Leg can stay down on the ground, or maybe you lift that leg up. Keep pressing through that back heel. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Keep pressing into the palms, and notice, is one side a little bit trickier than the other side? Nice, gentle breath. Create a little more heat. Reach through that heel, fire the glute up, and sometimes just kind of like taking your hand and being like, oh, hello. Fire up a little bit. 3, 2, last one. Lower the leg down. Keep reaching through that back heel. Spin your chest lifted open. And then exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, spin that chest lift up. Exhale, reach. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it back down. Come back down to those hands and knees 1 more time. Press into the palms. We're gonna tuck the tailbone and then lift. So keeping that upper back nice and still. Tuck that tailbone and see if you notice pelvic floor muscles as you're tucking underneath and lifting up using that breath. Keep pressing those feet down into the mat for 3, 2, last 1. And now we're gonna come down onto our backs. You can bring that pillow and block with you and lay all the way down on the ground. Letting that head get nice and heavy. And that same breathing that we did. So if you're still having some questions, you can head over to that link down below. The videos go over so much more in depth your breathing and your posture, so you can really activate these. Nice, gentle breath in. And then you're gonna exhale. Feel that lower abdominal. Good, take another nice gentle breath in. Exhale. Now take that pillow and put the pillow underneath your head and your shoulders. I want you to try the same breathing again and see if you notice a difference with that lower abdominal. Getting that down. Now it's getting that rib cage over your pelvis that helps with that pelvic floor. Making sure we have a neutral pelvis. Rock all the way forward, rock all the way backwards. Find somewhere in between the middle there. Nice, gentle breath in. Those arms are gonna stay relaxed. And then we're gonna bring one knee in toward your chest on that exhale. And then slowly place that leg back down. Bring that knee in. Exhale. Good. Hug it in and tap it back down. And then place. See if you like the pillow there, if you don't like the pillow there. A lot of times I see it creeping up into people's neck and shoulders, and that pillow is really helpful with that. Now, if this feels really good and you feel like you want to add on, if you've got another pillow or that yoga block, take that up overhead, and we're going to squeeze as we bring in and then lower. Exhale, squeeze, and then lower. You can even bring that arm up overhead and lower. Exhale, squeeze, and then bring it in. So I'm gonna offer lots of variations. You pick which option works best for your body and then working your way up. You don't wanna feel that bearing down or pushing down. It's all in that lower abdominal. Gentle little movements. Great work. We're gonna do 10, 9, keep squeezing that pillow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lower everything all the way back down. Take a nice gentle breath in, stretch those arms overhead, reach through those toes, and then bring everything back in. So keeping pillow behind the neck and shoulders, or you can also take that pillow, we're gonna stick it in between our knees. You can also use a block if you have that. Come up onto those tiptoes. We got our neutral pelvis, rib cage over the pelvis. Nice breath in, exhale, squeeze the block. That squeezing is gonna make you feel in the lower abdominal a little more. Just careful you're not tucking and jamming your back down. Inhale, soften, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, soften, exhale, squeeze. So we're just setting the foundation so that you're learning how this whole entire core system works. Good, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, and play around with that breath. Sometimes you need to emphasize your exhale a little more to feel it in that lower abdominal. And you can make the simplest exercise really challenging for your core, just making sure you're using that whole entire system. Nice work. We've got 10, 9, 8. Keep using that breath. Breathe out into the rib cage. 6. Great work. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And take that out. You're gonna straighten out through both those legs, lengthening out through everything. Drive those heels down in towards the ground. Same thing, you can still be using that pillow behind your neck and shoulders. especially if it's creeping up into your neck. We're gonna really push the left heel down into the ground. On your exhale, drive your right knee in towards your chest. That knee's coming in. We're gonna keep that knee facing us, but rotate your ankle out to the outside, and then rotate from that hip, bringing it in. Bring it back through center, straighten it out. Same side, keep pushing the left leg down. Exhale, rotate the leg to the outside, and then bring that back in towards the middle. Straighten it out. Really feeling lower abdominals. Exhale, bring it in. Rotate to the outside and in. Now you can continue on. You might be going a little faster or a little slower than I am. You're paying attention to see how far that hip is rotating from side to side. The rotation in our hips is really important connection with our pelvic floor because one of our hip rotator muscles attaches into that pelvic floor. So it's this all huge big system. Everything works together. Rotating in and out. Keep that neck and shoulder nice and soft. Then we're gonna do 3 more. Keep using that breath. Push that left heel down. And then we're gonna compare how this side feels to your other side. Nice work, last one. Good, straighten that leg back out. And then let's switch, drive that knee in towards your chest. Left and right. See if you notice that difference. Keep pushing the right heel down. Using your breath. Nice work. I definitely notice I have to work harder on this left side. And that's the thing, it's really listening to how your body's moving, noticing those subtle little differences, and how can I get my body to be moving a little bit more efficiently. And a lot of it comes to 10. We grip and brace with our upper abdominals, we breathe into our chest, and that can really mess with that whole core system. Great work. Keep going, we got 3 more. Hug that knee in. 2. Nice work. Last one. Straighten that leg back out. Soften everything. Maybe those arms float all the way up overhead. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring those arms back down by your side. We're gonna scoot that pillow out and let's roll onto our right hand side. Lots of options here. Option 1 is you can stay all the way down. Option 2 is you can prop yourself up onto that right forearm. Option 3 is if you want to prop yourself up onto your right hand there. We're gonna work on lifting that side body up, even if you're laying all the way down. We're gonna take the left leg, extend that left leg straight out. Now really reach through the left heel, keep working on lifting that side body up, and we're just gonna start to do little circles. Little circles with that left leg. Now imagine your foot is up against the wall and you've got a ball, tennis ball, and you're just doing little circles. Upper body staying nice and still. Keep pressing into that forward. Now if this feels really good and you want to prop yourself up, you can do that. But it's all about listening to how your body is moving. You can pop up and down, come in and out, but we want to make sure the glutes are working outside of the hips. See about dropping that rib cage down a little bit. Shoulders stay stacked and those hips stay stacked. Let's switch directions. Keep reaching through that back heel. Use your breath. Feel those glutes. Awesome work. 3, 2, last one. Okay, now we're gonna pulse up and down, up and down. Little tiny pulses. Keep using your breath. Press those hips up. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower everything all the way down and let's flip it over to the other side. So option, you can stay all the way down on the ground, reaching through that right heel. Prop yourself up onto your forearm or your hand. We're keeping our hips stacked. Sometimes our hips like to roll backwards. Keep pressing into that left forearm. Side body is lifting up, reach through the back heel. And here we go, we got those circles. So you can stay down. You can also prop yourself up. Now that left side might be a little fatigued since we just worked it. Keep using the breath. Reach through that back heel. Nice work. You wanna make sure that foot isn't dropping super low too. Try to keep the ankle in line with your hip. Not too much arching through the low back. And let's switch directions. Keep using that breath. Great work. Woo, I feel the burn. 3, 2, 1, home stretch. Lift up and down. And play with slightly kicking that right leg back and drive into that left arm a little more. Nice work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lower back down. Now come back onto those hands and knees, coming into your tabletop position. Keep pressing into those palms, lengthen out, nice breath in. Take your right leg, shoot that right leg straight back. You're pressing into the top of the left foot. Feel that core kicking on. Nice breath in. And then we're gonna lift that leg to the left and to the right. Keep reaching through the back heel. You can have a big rainbow, you can have a small rainbow. Keep the upper body nice and still. Use that breath. Keep lengthening out. Play with pointing with the toes versus pushing through your heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your breath. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna spin open into a side plank. Press those hips up so that right foot can stay down on the ground, or maybe you reach that leg up, lengthening up. Nice breath in, whether the leg is lifted or down on the ground. We're gonna take our right arm, exhale, sweep underneath, like you're reaching towards that back left heel. Slowly spin your chest, come back up. And you're pushing through the air, so you're meeting that resistance. Exhale, push. Feel that core. Inhale, lift, come back up. Awesome, one more time. Reach that arm, come underneath. Inhale, lift, come back up. Bring it back down, tabletop. Take that right knee, hug your right knee in towards your chest. And then kick it back. 2 more like that. Hug it in. Exhale, drive it back. Hug that leg in. Maybe you're hugging it in, or maybe you take your right leg and hook it in front of your left. Either option. And then bring it back. Kick that leg back. Drive your knee in towards your chest. Maybe you hold it here or hook it. And then kick it back. We've got one more just like that. Keep using the core. Use your breath. And then send it back. Awesome work. Come down onto both knees. Sink those hips back. You can come into child's pose, or if you want, down dog is always an option as well. Lifting those hips up and back. Nice. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Wherever you're at, take one more nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pull yourself, come forward. Drop back into that tabletop position. Press into those palms. Take your left leg, shoot that left leg straight back. Keep pressing and drive into the top of the right foot. Lift and tap. Good. Keep reaching through that back heel. Lengthen it out. And then we're just going left to right. Rainbow up and over from side to side. It can be a big rainbow, a small rainbow. You just want to feel those glutes firing up. And the right side too, because you're pushing that left, just kidding, you're pushing your right toes, your right foot down into the ground. Me and my left and rights. Keep lengthening, here you go. Press into those palms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, great work. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna spin it open. That left leg can stay down on the ground, or maybe it's lifting. Reaching out, press into that right foot. And then you're gonna exhale, sweep, come underneath. Use the breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sweep, underneath. 2 more times. And you're really rotating, pressing through the air as resistance. Nice. Last one. And then we're gonna bring it back down, tabletop. Square those hips off, toes face the ground again. Now drive your knee in, and then kick it back. Hug it in, and kick it back. Hug that knee in. Now if you want, you can continue that. If you want to add on, hook it in and around. Hug that leg in and drive it back. You're reaching so much through that left heel, that booty fires up. Nice and strong in those arms. Last one. Kick it back. Both knees come back down. Sink child's pose, where you can lift those hips, come up and back, down dog. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then wherever you're at, you're gonna inhale, pull yourself, come forward. You can come into plank on your toes or plank on those knees. Keep pressing into your palms as you slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, pull yourself forward. Open up through the front of your chest. Nice breath in. Broaden through those collarbones and then lower all the way down. And then we're just gonna roll onto our backs. If you've got that pillow, bring your pillow with you. Just gonna do a little finishing up to open up those hips. So bring those knees back in towards your chest. Just gently rocking from side to side. Maybe doing some circles with those ankles. And then place those feet back down on the ground. So if you happen to have your yoga block or your pillow, either or, you're gonna take and place just underneath your low back. So right below belt line. And then the same thing, bring those knees in towards your chest, hug them in. And then you're gonna open up those knees towards the side and just gently rock from side to side. So feel like a nice inner thigh stretch. And you're continuing with that rib cage breathing. So out to the side, exhale, and see if you can feel that connection. As you inhale, we're thinking gentle opening of the pelvic floor muscles. As you're exhaling, it's just this gentle softening. Inhale, opening. Exhale, soften, gentle rock from side to side. Nice, one more breath. And then place those feet back down on the ground. Take the block or your pillow out from underneath. We're gonna take our right ankle to our left knee. Drive that right knee towards the front of your mat. And then we're just gonna bring it over towards the left-hand side. Those arms can float up overhead. Take a nice gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Slowly bring them by your side. And then we'll switch left ankle to that right knee. Let it fall over towards the side. Sweep those arms up. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring everything back up through center. Lengthen out through those legs. Stretch it out. Reach fingertips to toes. Nice breath. Exhale, let it all go. Bring those arms back down by your side. We're gonna roll onto our side. Carefully pressing yourself, come all the way up. Just finding a comfortable seated position. We're gonna take one last deep cleansing breath in, lift those arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down towards heart center. Just thanking your body for all of its awesome work during our core and pelvic floor class. Video 2 will be up. If you wanna continue learning more about building this strong pelvic floor and core system, go ahead and check that link out down below. And I would love to know in the comments if you happen to have any questions on your core or pelvic floor. Until next time, namaste.